Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing another astrogalomancy style general reading. We'll clarify and with as many cards as we can and figure it out for you, see what the situation is and what the guidance is. We'll pull from the Halloween Oracle at the end. Alright, Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective at this time for whomever to resonate for, please and thank you. Alright, we have Pisces. We have Libra. We have Virgo. We have Aquarius. So you can have any of those signs, sun, moon, or rising, or maybe you're dealing with someone with those signs and placements, okay? Let's get some letter tiles here for names, words, initials, anything like that. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, what do we got? We've got the letter A. A again, so maybe you might have some double vowel action or multiple vowels in the word or name or initials. We have M. We have L. We have U. And one more, please, Spirit. Another U. So maybe there's more than one set of double vowels going on in this situation. All right, words. Let's see if we can come up with any words on that. I can't think of any. Mal, as in bad in Spanish, perhaps. We're missing some letters to make mule and mole. And B for lamb. If you can see any others, post down below. It might help others. Alright, so let's get some cards from the tea leaf, a couple each, half stack, please. Give us an idea of what's going on here. Please and thank you. Alright, that's good. Alright, for the other half stack, I'll also go ahead and shuffle the Life Purpose Oracle and the Past Life Oracle as well for some more identifiers, okay? Just while I'm sitting here. 2, please. 3, please. Thank you, Spirit. Here's one. Don't fall on the floor now. It's in my lap. I caught it. Alright, thank you, Spirit. Alright. From the Past Life Oracle. Let's see here what we got. Please and thank you, Spirit. 2, please, if possible. Oh, we got 3. Nice. All right, for the Life Purpose Oracle, please and thank you. For identifying the circumstance, please. Persons, places, things. What's going on? Thank you. That was quick. All right, so on the bottom of the tea leaf, we have mountain, your major challenge to overcome. That could have been in the past. We also have moon, so you got Cancer and Pisces here as well. Changes in your life, okay? You also have 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. So, maybe a challenge, but it's going to turn out well, right? You have tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. That could also be an animal sign for you as well. A sign or synchronicity or an animal spirit. You also have vase, secret admirer. All right. You have pineapple, reconciliation. All right. Perhaps that's the good fortune. Something that had been not reconciled is now getting reconciled. All right. Chain of events that will affect your life. And Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Okay, so you're going to have to look beyond the surface of things with this situation, okay? This might be an identifier for you. I see someone playing a musical instrument, so that you might be dealing with a musician, or be a musician. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Maybe this is something that has to be worked on, right? There's more work to be done, okay? You also have communal living. So that could be maybe this person lives in a large household of sorts, or has lived in communal living circumstances before. That could be pretty much anything, right? I mean, everything from, I don't know, being in prison, or perhaps some sort of institution or retreat, healthcare center, assisted living facility. There's so many varieties of that. Could also just be a huge apartment complex too, right? Where there's activities, going on communally. You also have medicine man or woman, so it's a shaman, right? But it could also literally be something medical, right? Like, I also see that as a medical card. So this could very well be assisted living of sorts. That's possible. And you also have some connection to Asia here. Could be nationality, could be a place they want to travel, or maybe there's just interest in Asian cultures, right? Maybe there's an Asian musical instrument in the mix. Just putting all this together, right? All right, so let's get some Kipper, 6 cards from the double Kipper deck, please. Spirit, tell us more about this reconciliation. And why is it challenging, or had been challenging? Who is a secret admirer? What are these chains of events that are going to affect that you need to use psychic ability on? And intuition. Please and thank you. All right. Get 6. Ooh, there's our communal living. We'll actually have to clarify that, because it could just be mental. All right. I'll explain it in a second. 3 more, please. All right. 2 more, please. And 1 more. All right. So the first card out, you have number 11. So this is definitely going to be positive, whatever this is. This is your 4-leaf clover, your great good fortune here, okay? 777 is also a lucky number, lucky master number. And 11 is a card of a number of manifestation. Also breaks down to 2, so this could have something to do with partnerships, coming togethers, choices, options, that sort of thing, okay? Could also be literal money. Money, 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 money. Next card up, we have card number 29, which also breaks down to an 11 and a 2, imprisonment, and we will clarify that, okay? Because that could be anything. All right. Next card, we have number 26, which breaks down to an 8, a very abundant number with great fortune. That is Goddess Fortuna. So she's all about this great good fortune, 4-leaf clover. We got, could be money as well. So we'll figure it out. I have a feeling something having to do with that imprisonment card might be it. Something that feels entrapping, right? Or is entrapping. Then we have 20, which also breaks down to a 2 with house. So this might have something to do with being at home or that communal living situation, right? Whatever that is. Number 34, which also breaks down to a 7 with occupation. This isn't just a card about a professional work environment. It's also about hobbies and things as well. And you do have the practice there. So maybe it is something more of an identifier regarding who or what this situation is, right? Perhaps there's some sort of collaboration that's going to be happening for a mutual cause, okay? And we do have the number 4 courtship here, indicating some sort of coming together, a meeting as well. But it could be platonic, it could be romantic. You don't know which way it's going to go. This could be your secret admirer. All right. So let's clarify a bit here. Let's clarify imprisonment, Spirit. What kind of imprisonment are we talking about here? This appears to, is this a card of poverty? What are we dealing with here? Just to have a better understanding. Please and thank you. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords, so it's mental imprisonment. Over. What is it about? Money. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. All right. And it did want to come up in the reverse, so not feeling satisfied, feeling lack mindset, sort of kind of vibe here with this imprisonment card. One more, perhaps? Any? No, that's it. We got it covered. All right. There you go. So there's your imprisonment. It's feeling lack, okay? Perhaps a tangible asset. So what is this occupation courtship spirit? What is the idea of what this reconciliation is? What's it going to be that we need to use our intuition for in a chain of events? Please and thank you. All right. Good solid shuffle there. Let's get one or two or three. What is this about? We have the Seven of Pentacles, so something that needs to be invested into with time, money, resources, energy. Maybe to count your inventory, so put things together. Make sure you have all your ducks lined up in a row. What else do we have, Spirit? All right. We have the Empress. So this is definitely some kind of mothering harvest, something beautiful, secure, fertility. All four queens in the deck and the High Priestess. So you definitely have to use your intuition in this matter. Perhaps you are this Empress energy that is highly psychic. So you already know that you're going to have to invest in this, okay? Whatever this is. Let's figure out what it is. Maybe it's not, maybe you have to tap in to find out what it is, but we'll go ahead and poke a little bit. Spirit, will you tell us what this might be, please? All right, we got the King of Wands. I have a feeling you're going to have to, like, be passionate about it. Something having to do with this other person, okay? Who is motivated. All right, what else? Anything else? Nine of Pentacles. Someone that's free and clear and having this Miss Independent attitude. Okay, so Spirit's not going to directly tell us, but you at least know what the energy is like coming in, okay? Feels great. Looking good, smelling good, feeling good, right? All right, let's get some guidance from the Halloween Oracle. Besides intuition, Spirit, what advice do you have for the question at this time? From the Halloween Oracle. Since, you know, Halloween's around the corner. Feeling festive. All right, please and thank you. Maybe one or two if we need it. All right, let's do one more. Still not going to tell you. Okay. All right. I keep knocking those cards. All right, let's get this other one out. First card that came out is Mummy, Change. And the second card that came out is Skull of Light, Illumination. All right, so whatever this is, you're gonna get some epiphany on it. And I did feel that. All right. Mummy. I'm just going to read the whole thing. Maybe there's something in it that will ping for you. All right. The sand in his mouth, the bandage's wound, jealous of the living, eternal life bound. The ancient Egyptians took death very seriously. Death was seen not just as many of us see it, a finality to be dreaded, but just as the beginning of a new life, and often eternal life in a better place, the afterlife. So perhaps there's something old ending and a new beginning upon you, right? And that doesn't necessarily have to be literal death. It could just be the death of an idea or what you thought of a person or what they thought of you. You do have that moon there. So there is some changes here for sure. And perhaps it has something to do with tapping into your intuition, right? The practice of honoring and preserving the body through a complex process of mummification was central to ancient Egyptian culture. This was not just a physical embalming process, but a carefully enacted ritual process that ensured preservation into the next world. Many other cultures also mummified their dead, including the Incas, the Argentinians, the Maori, and many other cultures of the Torres Strait Islands. So there may be something in there, some lesson with some ascended masters from those cultures that may be relevant here, okay? As far as the mummification process is concerned in Egyptian, that would be Anubis, okay? In our modern horror genres, the mummy has become an icon. From early horror writing at the turn of the century to the very popular films The Mummy and The Mummy Returns, the plot normally revolves around the mummy returning to life and cursing and hunting down the living. The discovery of King Tutankhamun's tombs and other long-hidden Egyptian treasures in the 1920s in particular sparked an explosion in mummy-related films and literature. Should you pull the moaning mummy from the deck, know that change is inevitable and that no matter how hard you try, things will not be preserved exactly the same way. The card also indicates this change will be for the better. The endings, the closed doors, the barriers, this is just a healthy pause and an indication that a change of tactics is needed. You are not cursed, you have just developed a pattern. You can take control and change it. So perhaps this had involved, this reconciliation will be something that is pattern breaking, right? Skull of light, illumination. We can stay in the dark, exist only in the midnight hours, but shining the torch, the victory is ours. As the famous psychotherapist Jung suggested, knowing our own darknesses help us cope with the darknesses of others. There you go. Taking the time to know thyself and to seek understanding of our more destructive or shadow natures can lead to huge happiness and less anxiety. The idea of being shown the way in the most difficult of times and always knowing that we are never alone in the darkness are keys to this magical element. Light is usually a comforting thing, yet sometimes we do not really want to see the boogeyman under the bed. It is too scary, too big, and we know not how to defeat it. Yet by simply shining the torch upon such darkness, the victory is ours. Should the skull of light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bright illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us. So perhaps this change is good. Maybe they went through some sort of epiphany and realized that they had been focusing too much on the tangible, right? Perhaps that's what that mental imprisonment over the tangible is about too, right? All right, there you go, guys. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. Bye.